And now a review of the last scene of part two, Rabban Gamliel on the boat. So we saw that Rabbi Eliezer had caused destruction to the crops and set fire to things and generally caused chaos. Um, but we now turn to a whole other scene. Af Rabban Gamliel haya baba sfina. Rabban Gamliel was traveling on a boat. Now you should know, Rabban Gamliel is often pictured in rabbinic stories traveling on boats. The reason for that, without going into too much detail, is that he was, if you recall, the Nasi, the sort of political, institutional leader of the early rabbinic academy. Um, remember him from the story with Rabbi Yehoshua. And part of that meant him traveling to negotiate with or plead with authorities in Rome and other places. So he's traveling in a boat. He's not anywhere near Rabbi Eliezer. And he hasn't appeared in the story up until now. So why is he here? So this is an important thing to understand. Rabban Gamliel sort of takes Rabbi Yeshua's place here because Rabban Gamliel is the Nasi and because a legal act has been done, and so therefore on some level Rabban Gamliel is responsible for it as the head of the academy. Okay. Amar alav nachshol litav'o. And wave stood up to drown him. Notice the repetition of the form. Where do we see that same structure? It stood over him to drown him. Amar. He responds in the way that you would imagine any of us, when faced with an enormous tidal wave at sea, would respond. Kim dumeli, it seems to me, notice the repetition of language. She'ein ze'ela bishvil Rabbi Eliezer ben Hyrcanus. This could only be, this wave, which is so out of the blue, literally, could only be because of, on behalf of, Rabbi Eliezer. Okay. The wave is on behalf of Rabbi Eliezer. It's not clear whether Rabbi Eliezer is intentionally sent it, or that it is simply part of this sort of these out of control events. Amar al Raglav, he stands up on his feet. Again, notice the repetition, the parallel. Amar, Ribono shel olam galui v'yadu lefanecha. That phrase, common in tefillot, it is revealed and known before you, right? You know very well. Shelo lichvodi asiti. I did not do this for my own sake. V'lo lichvod beit abba asiti. I didn't even do it for the honor of my father, to protect the honor of my father's house, meaning to guard my authority, since the Nasi's position was essentially a hereditary position. I didn't do it for myself, or to protect the honor or position of my family, as in Se'im. Ela lichvodcha. I did it for your honor. Shelo yarbu machlokot b'Yisrael. So that machlokot do not proliferate, expand. Here means not machlokot as in debate, but unresolved disputes, the kind of disputes that would lead to the splintering of the community. Very similar to the way we talked about the dispute about Yom Kippur, whose consequences, if not resolved, could have been dramatic for the unity of the community. He does need to convince God, right? Just like Rabbi Yehoshua felt he needed to convince the walls, but not the tree or the canal, to back off. God does have the power to destroy them, but nach hayam mizapo. The yam, the Nachshol backs down. Can't stand up like that permanently like the walls did because it's a wave, it's water, but it backs down and does not destroy him. So for the moment, Rabban Gamliel is spared. God, whether gladly or begrudgingly, has acknowledged the rabbi's right to act in the ways that they have.